When you're getting ready to self-publish your book, there are a lot of different places you can do it, and a lot of the decisions involved in this can make the whole process very frustrating. And that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. This is Chris Baird from SelfPublishingMadeEasyNow.com, where self-publishing doesn't have to be so hard. So in today's video, we are going to look at the 20 best self-publishing websites to publish your book, your new book, in 2023. So let's get into it. Well, the first thing we should discuss is what is self-publishing. Well, it's the process where an author takes the book that you've written already, and you go through the process itself in terms of figuring out all of the details of it. So you're not relying on a publishing house to do it, but instead you're going to maintain control over the whole process, including the editing and cover design and formatting and the pricing and even picking the platform you're going to be publishing it on. So there's a lot of decisions as a self-publisher that you're going to have to do, and you're going to be having to do all of that in addition to marketing and distribution and promotion. All of these things, a lot of decisions to make, but the rewards can definitely be worth it, which is what I'm always talking about on this channel. So what is an aggregator? Well, an aggregator is a service that collects together and distributes your books across multiple platforms, and that's one of the things we do to save time. Instead of having to take our individual book and go to all of these different sites to publish it, you can publish it at these key core locations, and then when that ensures that the book is thereafter published across the board to all of these other sites, including Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Apple, just among a few of the many different places a given book can be published. And these can be, aggregators can also provide services such as formatting, metadata management, and other sales reporting and such to make it easy so you don't have to be hopping around a lot of these different sites. And that's something you definitely should consider. But what is a distribution service? Though the distribution service, it's a company for which they ensure that the book itself is distributed. They take care of the logistics and the shipping and the fulfillment of orders that people come to you with, and then they ensure that people get those books in a timely manner. And these services, they work with retailers, wholesalers, and other partners to get their books into physical stores, online marketplaces, and other channels, including things like libraries as well. And some distribution services also offer additional services such as warehousing, inventory management, and sales reporting, just to help authors out in getting an overview over exactly what's happening. So you can see that both the distribution services also give quite a wide range of services that are offered there. Okay, so let's hit the list of the best self-publishing companies. So the first is Amazon KDP, and this is the go-to one. You can publish your books for free. You're going to get 70% of the royalties. KDP stands for Kindle Direct Publishing, and they have a huge audience that's bigger than any of the other platforms, and that's one of the reasons why you're not going to want to ignore this. You can also get a 70% royalty rate, and you have the ability to set your own prices. However, if you set your prices outside of what they like to see, then your royalty rate is going to take a serious drop as you're moving forward. The next one is Apple Books for Authors. And Apple Books is a fantastic one because of the Apple's audience size. So there's a ton of people who own Apple devices that will be able to download and purchase your books off of Apple Books, and they're going to give you the 70% royalty rate. They're also going to have all sorts of formatting guides and cover design tools and promotional opportunities available if you go directly with them. The next is Kobo, and Kobo is an ebook retailer and e-reader manufacturer, and what they do is they offer this platform for authors in order to publish your book. And using Kobo Writing Life, you're able to publish and distribute your ebooks and also get a 70% royalty. And they have promotions and all sorts of other ways that they can help you with your book. Then comes Barnes & Noble Press, and this is a great one because it's such a massive company in the United States. Now, if you're looking to do it outside the United States, this may not be a good one for you, and authors will earn a 65% royalty. I remember as a kid going into Barnes & Noble in order to check out the large supply of books that they had in their physical bookstores, which is something you definitely may not want to miss out on. Then comes Publish Drive. And Publish Drive is a self-publishing platform that allows authors to publish and distribute their books to over 400 online stores and libraries worldwide, which is a really massive distribution network. That includes Amazon, Apple Books, and Barnes & Noble, some of the ones we've discussed before. They give you 70% of the royalties, but they charge a fee to use their service, and that can be a little bit painful if you're going to go this route, but they also provide tools and resources along with sales reporting, marketing opportunities, and metadata management, which can be helpful depending upon where you are. Then comes Reedsy, and Reedsy is a platform that offers a suite of tools and resources for authors and publishers, which include editing and design and marketing services. The downside is they can be a bit pricier compared to some of the other ones, but they are going to let you produce high quality books using the exact services that they have in order to get your book formatted and distributed properly. Then comes StreetLib, and it's a self-publishing platform. It allows authors and publishers to distribute ebooks and print-on-demand paperbacks to over 60 online stores. Not as many, but then they're not charging for this exact thing. And you can get up to 90% royalty rate as you're choosing the prices that are going to work best for you. And like many of the others, they have the sales reporting and marketing opportunities. Next is Ingram Spark, and this one's one of my favorites of them all, and it's because the profits that come back and the amount of book sales is massive coming through them. So this is one I definitely recommend. And this one here has a massive distribution network, and they have a print-on-demand books, ebooks, audiobooks to major online retailers and bookstores, including Amazon, where they're putting it over there. They're going to give you a 70% up to 70% royalties on the sales that you're getting, and they provide tools and resources such as cover design templates and formatting guides and promotional opportunities. So there's a lot of different things you can do with Ingram Spark. Next is Lulu, which is the one I previously have used specifically for my hardcover books. And so it allows publishers to create and publish and distribute print-on-demand books, ebooks, audiobooks, again, just like the other ones here. And they even allow royalty rates up to 90%, which is really fantastic because that's the biggest number of any of the ones I'm going to be reading today. But then you also will get, of course, the formatting guides and promotional opportunities like a lot of the other platforms. Then comes Drafted Digital, which really gives you massive distribution of your books to Amazon and Apple Books. And so the huge, massive distribution and 70% for up to 70% in royalties for the books that are sold on their site, and they give the same sort of formatting and conversion services that a lot of the others do. And this one in particular can be useful in converting your book to an EPUB format from like Word file or something over to an EPUB. Definitely worth considering. Then comes Smashwords, and this is the one that has been bought up by, I believe it was through Drafted Digital, but it's a fantastic one based on their distribution, the high 80% royalty rates, and then the same with the formatting and conversion tools that they have available on their site. So that's also something you're going to definitely want to consider when you're getting going. Then comes ZZ. It's a self-publishing platform. It allows authors and publishers to distribute their ebooks to major online retailers, similar to like the others, including Amazon, Apple Books, and Kobo. And this one here gives the authors up to 85% of royalties and provides the tools and resources for formatting and conversion services, author dashboard, real-time sales data, along with a lot of other stuff. Then comes Self-Publishing School, which it's a platform that does education and coaching and these sorts of things. But in addition, also shows you through their schools and stuff how to go about writing and publishing and marketing your own books. So this can be a useful tool. It's a pricier option of the ones that I've read so far, but definitely worth considering. Then you have BookBaby. It's a self-publishing platform that allows authors and publishers to create, publish, and distribute print-on-demand books, ebooks, and audiobooks to major online retailers and bookstores. The other thing with this BookBaby is that for authors and publishers, they can set their own prices, and you can get up to 100% on royalties, which I know is a little bit higher than I was even saying on the earlier one. And it provides powerful tools for allowing you to do cover design templates and formatting guides. That can be quite helpful. Then we have Blurb, and Blurb is a self-publishing platform that allows authors and publishers to create, publish, and distribute print-on-demand books and ebooks for personal or professional commercial use. And Blurb is just another one of the platforms. It gives you a lot of flexibility when it comes to your cover and your trim size and the type of paper you're using, and it has the same set of tools that you would expect from all of these other ones. Then you have KDP Print, which I highly recommend, since they don't make you buy a copy. They don't make you pay for preparation and checking cost, and they also don't make you pay for the ISBN, so definitely something you should be using if you're not using it already. And with KDP Print, authors have the ability to design their own books with a whole range of things. Even though you know me, I definitely recommend using Jutoh for doing the formatting of your book. You can find my affiliate link to Jutoh, and also check out my formatting course if you want to learn how to do it yourself. So it'll work perfect on all of these platforms, both an ebook version and the standard version as well. Okay, so it provides also a bunch of tools, but I really wouldn't use too many of their tools. I'd use my own. Then comes BookBub. This is more of a discoverability platform where new books can be put out. The downside is it's really difficult to get selected to have your book shown on BookBub. I did do it for one of my books, but I did not make my money back, so it was a little unclear if it was good. But they have millions of people in their audience who subscribe, and it gives you ability to highly target your audience for the books that you're putting onto the market. Then you have Readsy Discovery, and this is a curated book review platform and to help readers discover new and upcoming books in their favorite genre. And this one here offers a suite of promotional tools and services for authors and publishers to make sure that your book's getting out onto the market and also getting in front of a highly engaged audience of book lovers. And that's something that you sometimes can't really, you can't buy that. It's going to be difficult. It takes a lot of time and effort. So using these sites gives you the ability to jump ahead in the game. Next is Written Word Media, and it's a book promotion advertising platform that is involved in helping authors and publishers reach readers and boost their book sales. Now, the Writer Word Media, it offers a range of promotional services. So it has targeted email campaigns and social media advertising and book deal promotions. So as you can see, it has a whole bunch of stuff that they have, and the whole big point here is visibility. The next one is MindStir Media Publishing. It's a full-service self-publishing company that offers a range of publishing, printing, and marketing services. So it gives you this personalized approach to book publishing, which is something you didn't get in the others where they just force it down your throat, the exact style of publishing they like to use. And by using this one, authors, publishers can choose from a range of services including editing, design, distribution, marketing, and printing to create and publish their own books in a professional and cost-effective way. And so you both have the professionality if you're going for the MindStir Media Publishing, and at the same time you have a lot of flexibility upon how this is going to play out. So my question, in wrapping up, my question for you is, have you tried any services beyond the ones that I mentioned? And if you've tried the ones I've mentioned, what experience did you have? And check up above me here for more video answers to your self-publishing questions. Thanks.